Good morning, everybody.
From Cappadocia.
So we got up really early this morning to check this out.
I always heard that there were a lot of hot air balloons here, but I never knew it was this many. And they're kind of loud.
It's so cool. Look at this. I feel like we should explain
How we got here.
Yeah, the last video we were in Ankara. So the day after the last video, we woke up and we just were not feeling good at all, but we already had the rental car booked. So we just got in the car, drove almost 4 hours, yeah, to Cappadocia, and then went to bed right away after eating dinner. It was just, I don't know what it was, but we weren't feeling very well. So it's the next day now. Obviously we're in Cappadocia. We're not doing the balloon thing, but we did get to see them, which was really, really cool. It's just the balloons are like $200+ per person. And there's also no guarantee that you can actually get on one because I guess the weather's changing really rapidly this week. It's getting a lot colder.
Yeah, but what's free is to find a nice sunrise spot and then watch other people do it.
That was so cool.
That was probably one of the top sunrises I've seen.
That was amazing. So today we're hiking to the next town. We're staying in a town on the outskirts of the Cappadocia National Park called Ujisar.
Yep. So we're hiking 8 to 10 miles today just to see the valleys, because this place is also really known for all their hiking trails. And if you know us, we love hiking, so
yeah, definitely.
we're doing that.
We didn't know that Cappadocia had a trail system until, what, the day before we got here?
It's just miles and miles of these trails that go up and down different valleys and through these like really cool ravines where we walk through an orchard back there and there's birds chirping and there's like little cafes dotted along this trail, but none of them been open yet. But
the coolest thing though are they have like these ancient houses carved into all the stone and the earth, and we were looking it up and thousands of people used to live in this valley, just like underground and in these things, and I had just no idea.
I mean, that should be the main draw of this place, is like all these dwellings inside the little hills. They're just so cool. And
there's no words
of them.
But all I'd ever heard about was the balloons, and I knew it was pretty, but that's just,
oh my gosh.
Oh my, wow. Be careful.
I will. That is so cool. Back in our hometown, we have a lot of dwellings like this that are similar, like built into the rocks, but definitely not as well preserved as these, and definitely not as many as there are here. And it's cool because like you can see the chipping in the wall still. So cool.
Okay, so far, Tia's been directing us. How do you feel that's going?
It kind of looks like spaghetti. I think it's going pretty well.
We made it to the other town.
And we're gonna get breakfast because it is 8 o'clock. We have not had coffee and not had food.
This town's called Göreme.
Göreme.
People say it's the nicest town in the Cappadocia area. We were looking at hotels and they were all much more expensive than the one that we ended up staying in. They're all like $100 plus per night, so. But it's cool, we're gonna get to see it anyway.
Yeah. It's time for breakfast.
So apparently there's a pretty cool museum
Open air museum. Fancy.
where you can go into some of the caves and stuff.
And these caves, I think, have like, there used to be churches. There's a lot of paintings and stuff in them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool. May as well while we're in this town.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Can we keep them? Oh my god, hello, you're so pretty.
It's definitely a little busy. So we're definitely learning that it's best to show up to these Turkish attractions just absolutely as early as you can. It's a lot of people. But we are learning stuff.
Yes, so it's $15 total to get in-ish. And we learned that this was a 2nd century, so just about 2,000 years ago, a community of priests and bishops came and started a religious center here in Cappadocia. So all these rocks are like their schools and their churches and where they lived.
It's absolutely crazy. It's just every rock you look at has windows or doors in it. I don't know. We're about to go in there, and there's signs everywhere telling us that we can't take our camera. So that was pretty interesting.
Oh my gosh, that's probably some of the best like preserved paintings I've seen.
They say this particular church was from around the 11th century, so it's around 1,000 years old.
And it's just scenes from like the Last Supper, and like there's, I don't know what any of the names are. There's like Jesus.
There's a bunch of like Christian art in there. And you can tell that at some point maybe Muslims or something moved in, because a lot of the like the faces, the art on the faces in particular is like chipped away. Anything up to about 6 feet, and then above that the faces are more intact. I wish we could have videotaped it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I'm glad we came to see it. Let's see what else there is. Apparently, if you don't want to pay for it, you can simulate a balloon ride down there.
I love that. This place has everything.
So what did you think of the open air museum?
Probably would have skipped it, to be honest.
I thought that the church was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a few that were like that. They all had the thing saying that you couldn't take pictures or video.
Yeah, there were some you had to pay extra to go in, which is kind of...
Mostly it was just super, super crowded, and you get 90% of the same experience just going for a hike in the canyons.
Yeah, with nobody around.
Which
so.
Actually we're about to hike back to the town. But it was cool if you don't feel like hiking in like 4 miles or however long it is. You think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, the hike back is half again as long as the hike here.
Let's see, it's noon and we've already walked 8 miles-ish.
But look at this.
Look at that. Look how amazing this valley is. And
I've never seen...
No, nothing like this.
This is like Death Valley in the United States, but with more texture. So they call this Love Valley. I have no idea why they call it that.
I don't know either.
I guess it's a lovely valley.
It's a lovely little area. Wow, there's quite a lot of formations here and they're very tall.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. You get this time?
Tia thinks she's a ninja.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go. This stand back here,
Oh my god, the
I can't tell if I'm
sweetest
pointing
guy.
it. So nice, but he sells pomegranate and orange juice and he fresh squeezes them right there.
And all the fruit's chilled, so it's like cold. And after this crazy 12-mile hike, this is like little heaven in a cup.
We got 2 cups, it was about $5. Totally worth it. I mean,
yeah.
Without a doubt. 12 miles today, a little bit longer than we thought, but here. Our hotel's just over this hill. Honestly, Cappadocia really surprised me. I was expecting it to be, you know, pretty, and I knew about the balloons and stuff, but the hiking here is just amazing, and no one really talks about it that much.
No, and all the caves and the ruins here are just mind-blowing. And the juice! Oh.
She's very happy to have the juice.
I am. I've been a little grumpy.
Well, thanks you guys for coming with us today. We're gonna go home and pass out.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next one.
See ya. Subscribe!
You always make me do it, every time.
You're just so good at it.
Uh-huh. Not tired at all. Okay. Look at her. Just chilling.
Wait, you gotta.
Oh.